After the Jays get their teeth kicked in by the Tampa Bay Rays for 3 games, 3-1, 3-1, and then 13 freaking nothing. Going into Texas, we talked about it yesterday. We talked about the pitching matchups, and it didn't look great. You know, you looked at the DeGrom today, and Eovaldi tomorrow, and Tyler Mahle on the mound for the Rangers. But what we also looked at is how bad the Rangers' offense is, and holy crap, they're just as bad as the Blue Jays, if not worse. As the Blue Jays win this ball game 2-1. Two pathetic offenses going at it. Someone's got to win it, and the Jays won the opener 2-1, out-hit them 8-5. But it was the Dalton Varsho show. It was the VAR show. What am I talking about? The VAR show. Anyways, the VAR show. In the top half of the first inning, as Dan and Buck are talking about the Jays offense doesn't score any runs in the first inning, you're going up against Jacob DeGrom. DeGrom leaves a slider up in the zone to Dalton Varsho, and he drills it to right field, and it's gone. Dalton Varsho is crazy, right? You look at his stats so far this season, going into play today, hitting a .192. He's got 14 hits, right? Not very good. He's got 215 on base. It's not great. But of those 14 hits, 11 are extra base hits. You add today to the mix, where I believe, so he had 3 hits today. I believe at least 2 of them. Let me try and confirm this. Total bases. That doesn't show me on this. Hold on. Let me get this for you guys. Because I know he had the homer. So that was 4. Then he had a double. So he had a single to go along with that. Unfortunately, breaks the streak. But regardless, he had 3 hits today. That is 17 hits on the year for Dalton Varsho. He's got 8 homers, 4 doubles. So that's 12. 13 of his 17 hits. If I'm not mistaken, math is all over the place. But 14 of his 17 hits have been for extra bases. It is wild what Dalton Varsho is doing this season for the Toronto Blue Jays. But Bo Bichette doesn't have a great day, 0 for 4. We'll get into the player stats in a bit. I was just looking at that. But top 1, Varsho gives the Jays the early 1-0 lead. Kevin Gausman, lights out. Top of the 4th inning, with Vladdy on base, Varsho again drives one. It was a ground rule double. So you guys in 2nd and 3rd now for Alejandro Kirk. And I thought this was really interesting because Kirk, he didn't try to do too much. He had a 3-0 count. And you look at where this pitch was, it was on the outer half, maybe even a ball to make it ball 4, and you could have had the bases loaded and nobody out. But instead, Kirk sees the ball up and away, so he's going to try and get underneath it, loft it to right field. He does exactly that. In comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the Jays get a 2-0 advantage. He could have taken that, gone to ball 4, and yeah, the bases are loaded now for Santander, but we don't know what's going to happen after that. So you get a ball you think you can do some damage with or be productive with, and he did so. Kirky's just feeling real good at the plate. He did a great job there. You lead it 2-0, you're feeling good. Problem, though, the next half inning, Wyatt Langford takes Kevin Gausman deep. Makes it 2-1. And we're like, okay, gonna have to score more runs. Evidently not, because Kevin Gausman was, he was lights out. Kevin Gausman, it was elite stuff. 8 innings of 1-run baseball. You really can't go wrong with that. He has been so good for this team. You look at his last 2 outings, guys. He's gone 15 innings of 1-run baseball, allowed 8 hits in those 15 innings, and has 17 strikeouts. It's been outstanding stuff for Kevin Gausman. Other than the missed pitch to Wyatt Langford, he was dynamite today. And Jeff Hoffman locked it down in the 9th inning. As the Blue Jays win it 2-1, they end the 3-game losing streak, and are back within a game of 500. Like, here we go again. The rope-a-dope with the 500 mark. We're back. But let's get to the player stats, all right? Vladdy, 2 for 5 of the runs scored in the ball game. And 2 singles. It's just, I want to see more damage out of the guy. Some extra base pop. Because what do we got from him so far? He's got 7 homers, 8 doubles. He's got 15 extra base hits. That's what Dalton Varsho's got in, like, significantly less games. He's hitting 276. The OPS is over 800, so I really don't want to complain too much. But, man, you want, out of your best guy who's making $500 million, you want him doing damage. But I do like that he had 2 for 5 and scored a run. Fine. Dalton Varsho, as your 3-hitter, yeah, homer, double, went 3 for 5 of the runs scored, an RBI on his bomb. Good stuff from him there. And Alejandro Kirk went 1 for 2, drove in a run and walked 1. So not only did he have the productive sac fly out, he had that ringing single right up the middle off of DeGrom, and then he drew a walk as well. So 3 really good at-bats for for Alejandro Kirk today. And slowly, he's hitting 287 with a 331 on base, going into play today with like a 699 OPS. It's going to be over 700 after play today. And you love to see it. Now, also, Addison Barger went 2 for 4 in the ball game. 8 hits for the Blue Jays. They struck out 1 time today and walked 4 times. And why did I put emphasis on the 1 strikeout? Because this is the first game in Jacob deGrom's career that he has not struck out a batter in his outing. And it's the 2025 Blue Jays. Baseball. It's a weird sport, but we love it. All right? Key players for the Jays, pitching-wise, obviously, 2 guys. Kevin Gausman, 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 6 punch-outs, didn't walk anybody. Again, other than a solo shot to Wyatt Langford, he was locked down tight. He was so good. And Jeff Hoffman, a clean inning of work. No strikeouts, which, again, still raises for concern to me, but no strikeouts, got save number 11, and you get a victory and good feelings around the team. You like to see that, all right? On to tomorrow. Don't feel as confident about tomorrow's game. 8:05 first pitch in Texas. Bowden Francis versus Nate Eovaldi. Nate Eovaldi's 4-3 with a .160 ERA. Bowden Francis is 2-6 with a 5.54 ERA, and I think he probably leads the league in home runs allowed. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the game today, because, hey, watching an incredible pitching performance, seeing a home run, and seeing a W, and some nice small ball from Kirky, can't go wrong. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed it. The subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course TikTok is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Jays Edition. There's no other teams going. Jays Edition tomorrow night. 8:05 first pitch in Texas against the Rangers. Bowden Francis, Nate Eovaldi is the matchup there as the boys look to win 2 in a row. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub this afternoon. Talk to you guys then.